Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our one man, one mod Let's Play series where we're trying to learn everything that we can about the Create mod. And today is no different. Today we got to learn how to make an awesome, ridiculous, get all the resources, rake it all in mining contraption. Because I don't know about you, but my equipment is getting kind of banged up. I'm wearing old raggedy iron armor. Man, my face looks funny with these glasses on. I got to get something taken care of. So today, we're going to investigate the drill. Let's see what the deal is here. So we have this quest right here. I'm kind of a big drill, and we got to make a mechanical drill, and we're going to get some stone back from that. But we can also use those drills to, like, rake in, just grind through like a mining tunnel and get tons of resources. We can make like a contraption, and I want to build one of those today. We're going to build it together so you know exactly how to do it. No like smoke and mirrors trickery, and then you'll be able to build one in your own world if you don't already have one. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you feel like you like the content that we produce, please feel free to do that. It's, you know, the button. It's like, it's right over there somewhere. Also, make sure you hit the bell so you get notified every time we upload one of these amazing videos, because we're essentially professional Minecrafters. And if you want to be hanging around with professional Minecrafters, I guess this is the right place. Okay, so first of all, drills. Let's take a look here and see how we actually make a drill. So they're really cheap. So we need an iron ingot, we need some andesite alloy, which we can make with zinc to save us some parts, right? So we're going to use zinc. We can make tons of those, and we need some andesite casings. Okay, so let's make like, I don't know, 25. I don't know why I just hit the F5 button like 18 times there. Let's make like 25 drills to start off. Okay, do we have that much iron? Yes. Do we have 25 of you fine things? We do. How many more do we have? Oh, we have more than that. Well, let's just make 25 drills to begin with. Okay, so I'm going to have to craft a couple parts. I'm going to have to get some logs and do all that kind of stuff. Here, I'm going to show you a professional trick, though. Did you guys know about this trick? See all those... I did that for a while ago. I planted all those birch trees up there. And then we didn't ever chop them down. So I'm going to show you a super pro trick here. Maybe you already know about it, but let me see. So I need this, and I need my hand crank. Okay, there we go. And we also need an axe. We do have an axe. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me show you how we can chop down all of those trees. It doesn't matter if it's birch. It could be oak or anything else that can grow together and, like, touch at the same time. So if we go over here, this is literally a pro strat right here. So this is how you harvest tons and tons of a type of wood in the Create mod. So all we do is we go along this bottom layer right here, and we chop down all of these pieces of wood just like that. Just the bottom trunk, okay? Then we go over here, shift, remember, to point it away from us. We put the old hand crank on there and give it a couple turns. And boom. Oh, we just raked it in big time. Now, we have to go down here a little bit and rake in all the different pieces, but we just chopped that whole row of trees down in one shot. Look at that. We got over a stack. We've got a stack plus 4 birch. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here, just so you guys don't think that it's some kind of, like, magic trick that we're doing here. I'm not David Blaine. Let's just go all the way down like so. We just have to chop this bottom. Now, if you don't chop this bottom one down, it doesn't work. So essentially what we're telling Create is that we just have one great big tree here is what we're telling. We're kind of fooling Create a little bit. All right, so let's make sure that we use our deal like that. We're going to go put this down like that. Shift again so it points away from us. And then we go back up here and get the crank that's laying on the ground. Put that there. Here we go. Couple clicks. Boom. That's pro strats right there. I don't care who you are. Now we can use this wood for all kinds of stuff, mainly andesite casings. We got to make sure that we grab up all the parts. Because it thinks it's like a great big huge tree, it like spreads the drops way out. It's kind of silly. It's like we just chopped down like a tree that was like 900 feet tall. But now that we have all of our saplings, we can just go literally down this path here and just replant all these guys. Pick up our sticks. Yep, just plant all these again. There we go. And we'll go up here and do the same thing. Now we can get more and more birch wood. Yeah. Okay. So that is done. I'm going to go craft a whole bunch of components. We saw how to craft those. Let's just put those there. Yeah. We saw how to craft the drills. I'm going to make 25 of those. I might make a couple other little odds and end pieces parts, but after those are done, I'll bring you back and we'll see if we can't set up an amazing mining machine. I'll see you in just a second. Well, I spent some time messing around with a possible mining contraption, and then I thought, you know, we should really probably do this the right way. I've been trying to avoid going to the nether because we're going to have to find a nether fortress. We're going to have to collect some blazes, some things like that. You guys know the deal. But I think that's probably what we need to end up doing. I think that's probably the best course. But I did want to show you what I've got here because this is a block that we haven't seen before, the sticky mechanical piston. There's, of course, a unsticky version. You make the sticky one just like you do the regular one. Regular sticky piston, you add a slime ball to the top of it. But here's how this thing works. Let's say I have sitting out here this block of sand that is in line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we go back here. We have these things called piston extension poles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a couple of those on there. And I've got a gear shift. If you remember, what a gear shift does is if you give it a redstone signal, it reverses the rotation. So you can see the rotation this way is going that way, and here it's going the opposite way. But if we reverse it, watch what happens to our piston here with these this big extension pole. We go like that. And we cart out, right? And now, if we reverse it again, not only do we come back, but we drag that block. So you could mount, just like that contraption over there is, a huge, like, mining contraption. And I was thinking about doing that, using all of our mechanical drills that we made, and made, like, a huge mining contraption. And I thought that was going to be pretty cool, but, yeah, I don't think that's what we're going to do. Because I really want a mining contraption that I can, like, that we can place down in a direction and it goes off and gouges out a 5x5 like tunnel in whatever direction that we place it. And I think that's what I would like to do instead of trying to figure out something with that. We're going to revisit this in the future. There's some other odds and ends that we can use, but this might be kind of cool. Could you imagine like a big, huge door or something like that, all glued together, and then this thing be like, open like a monster door? I would love that. We probably have to figure out something, somehow to use this, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to the nether because it's time for brass, and I've been trying to avoid getting into the brass age within Create for as long as possible, but I think we really need to figure out how to get there. Here's how we make brass. We take a copper ingot, a zinc ingot, throw that together into a cauldron, basin, whatever. You throw that in there, but you've got to have fire underneath of it, and you've got to have a blaze burner, and the output is 2 brass ingots. But if we take a look at the blaze burner, we need to make an empty blaze burner, first of all, which is going to be some iron sheets and a piece of netherrack. Hopefully we have some netherrack. Did we bring some back from the nether? We have 1 piece. Oh my goodness. We are going to have to go on a mission. Please, do we have some more up here? No. No. And no. Okay, well, I'm going to need to get a little bit of netherrack. Not very many pieces. Let's say like 8 or 10. We'll sleep through the night, and then I'll go to the nether and get what I need. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, that wasn't remotely sketchy at all. I do have a little bit of a problem, though. I have 2 iron ingots. That's all I've got to my name. I was up here looking to see if maybe we had some laying around. I don't. So we're a little bit of trouble when it comes to iron. We're going to have to go mining. I was hoping to get an iron farm going, but like I guess it's perfect timing now that I say that because, yeah, because we're building a mining contraption. I just hope we have enough pieces parts to build all the stuff that we need. Let me see. Do I have a basin? Is that what it's called? It's not a cauldron. It's a basin, right? A basin. Yep. So we do have a basin. We have a mixer. Okay, so we'll be able to hook this thing up. We'll probably use this motive power that we've got up there, out here. We use the big water wheels. They're getting on it. Do some little speed upgrades there, and this thing works like a dream. Okay, but it's time to do something I do not want to do. It is time to go off to the nether. I think we'd probably be okay. Do we have a weapon? We should get some sort of weapon. And I should get rid of a couple of these odds and ends that I have in my inventory before we go off to the nether. So let me dump this. Yeah. Okay. Maybe these chests. Oh, and these iron plates. Oh, we haven't even made our blaze burners yet. Let's do that. We don't need this bucket. We don't need that stick. We don't need that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need this, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a couple of those. Okay. Then we'll get 2 of these, like so, and we should be able to make blaze burners ×2, right? Boom, got them. Okay, so we got the blaze burners done. We'll use those in just a second. Essentially what you do is you right-click a blaze with the blaze burner, and it makes it a filled blaze burner, which is exactly what we want. Okay, I was going to make something. I think I'm going to make 1, 2, 3. We're going to make a secondary pickaxe. Let's make another diamond pickaxe. We're going to need one of those for sure, just in case we have to dig for a long way. And 1, 2, 3. Let's then also make an axe. I don't know why I'm looking over there. If you don't know how to make an axe, you're in trouble. There we go. Boom. And we'll use that as our weapon to chop stuff, and that'll also help us in other things. All right. So it's off to the nether. I don't really know where the blaze or a fortress is. We're going to have to find one, I think. Let's get in the nether really quick and just check our map to see what we see, and then maybe we'll know. Okay, let's just go in here. I definitely have to run across this way. Yep. Let's break this open. Let's use this pickaxe until it dies. Okay. Let's go over this way. We might be able to see a fortress on our map. The map extends out pretty far. Oh, there's a ghast. Okay, let's just keep going. Yep, we're not stopping. Oh, we don't have any gold with us either. Yeah, that. Goodness, those things are right behind us, blowing up everything that they can find. Make a right turn here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go up here. This is that scoria stuff. Man, there's tons of quartz around here, though. This stuff's pretty cool looking. We'll have to see what we can do with that. Oh, yeah, that's a death waiting for us. Okay, can I go here and just look at our map really quick? What is this? That's scoria. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of investigation. I don't see a fortress anywhere close. Yeah, I think we're just going to go this way for a ways and see what we can find. Okay, well, I mean, that's my plan. Let's just, those are cool, like those streaks. I'm just going to start digging. Oh, hey, okay, we found a death already. What's happening over here? Oh, my goodness, that goes down forever. Are we that high? What are we? 72. Oh, my goodness, we are super high. Okay, well, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to have to bridge across there, I guess. Let's not do this on camera. Let's just, let me just work on it. Good grief. Okay, so we're not too far away from our portal. I did stop as soon as I found a crimson forest. I made myself a pair of boots because I was scared of getting attacked. But I did find, just now, a fortress. I'm going to show you where it's at. As soon as we get inside here and we feel a little safe, I do not like being out here on the on that stuff. Okay. Okay. All right, let me just cover this up really quick, just so I can show you on the map where we're at, and then we'll see if we can't find some blazes, and we'll fill up our blaze burner. So here's where we're at. So this is where our portal is, and I just went straight through there. There's like literally a big tunnel that goes all the way through there, and then we came this way and then down, and then here we are on the map right there. Okay, so not too far from our home, which I'm happy about. I mean, we're probably gonna have to come back out here at some point. Well, there's bone blocks. I'm gonna get those. There's actually some free loots. Let's grab those as well. Oh, pickaxe maybe? Okay. Yeah, let's just grab those. We just have to find a couple blazes. There's more stuff over there. That might be. There's another wither skeleton. Okay, let's leave him alone. All right, how can I get into more? There's bad stuff. There's a blaze literally outside, right there. Got him. Okay. That one I captured. So now we have a blaze burner that's filled. And now we can make what we need. But I want to get 2 of these if we possibly can. Let's just spend a few more minutes sneaking around in here. There's some quartz we should be getting as well. Okay. There's blazes over there. I literally just need to find 1 blaze, and then we're heading home. Let's eat something really quick. Okay. There's a skeleton. I mean, I guess we could fight him. Okay, got a bone. There's another one. I see 1 more blaze, and then we can get out of here. I don't want to spend too much time. I'm not a big fan of hanging around in the nether, especially at our current, like, armor level. We need to get a little stronger, I think. Okay. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. These are all dead ends. This is not the greatest fortress. This allows us to go up, though. Okay. I know it's super dark in here. Is this a blaze spawner? Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me just run down here really quick. I think I'm going to farm up a couple blaze rods. I have what I need. Let me just dump some trash on the ground really quick. Like, I don't need... like, maybe I don't need that and that and that and that. We have these. I'm just going to kill a couple blazes before I go back home and just get a couple blaze rods if I can, and then I'll meet you back over there in just a second. I know it might be hard to believe, but about 30 seconds after I stopped recording, I died, and then I proceeded to die again. So, you know, that's about true to form, being in the nether. Let's throw these away and pretend like they didn't happen, okay? We don't have them around here. I don't think it actually was a thing that happened to us. Okay, so we've got our blaze burners. We do have those. I put one of them away. We've got our basin and we've got our mixer. So I think we can set up everything we need to make this thing work. I just got to figure out how to get our power going how we want it to. I think what we're going to do for now is I'm going to use this Scorchia really quick. And we're just going to go up top here. And we're going to place a shaft here, I think, and then maybe like one of these. I don't even need to go that high. Let's actually not do it that way. Let's get this really quick, and we'll go, going, okay. And we'll just put this here, like so, and then can I just like mount this guy like right here? I think so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then. Okay, that should work. Okay, yeah, perfect. We'll just leave it just like that. All right, I'm pretty sure it's going to be spinning fast enough for what we need it for. Then we need to put down our blaze burner directly underneath, like so. Okay, and then on top of that, we should be able to put our basin. And now we have a mixing setup that should work. I mean, it's a little bit off the ground, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll need to put these things away here. Actually, let's start like let's put like nether blocks over here. Put that. We have some blackstone. We have some nether bricks. We have some Scorchia stuff. We have scoria. We have an ancient debris. Pretty nice. Okay. All right. So to make this stuff, all we need to do. I probably should have smelted some of this up anyway. Let's get 16 of these. We'll get 16 of these. And I'm going to smelt these like here. Okay, get those smelted up. I don't think I have any already smelted copper. No. Okay. And no, and no. Okay, so we have to wait for those to smelt. But as soon as we get one done, like so, let's go out here and actually see if we can't make some of this stuff work. Okay, so let's use these bone blocks. Actually, we'll use whatever this block is right here, this scorchy stuff. And we'll get up here like so. All right, and then we're going to throw this and this in there. Oh, I have to give this thing a little bit of fuel. How about a crimson stem? Oh, no. Okay, how about... I could probably give it a blaze rod, but we'll just give it a little bit of coal. Shouldn't take too much. Just give it a little bit of coal here. Let's see. Yep. And then this thing is automatically mixing around, and we should be getting brass out of it in just a second. Got him. Okay? There's brass right there. That's exactly what we need. So now all we have to do is run in here. We need to get more of that copper. Okay, how do I get up there? Okay. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that should make a whole bunch of brass. And we should be set then for a little bit. I think we'll be able to make what we need to. We have to make some more contraptions. We got to get that figured out. We're going to have to do a little bit of working around with some stuff. So we'll do that in just a second. But let's get all of our brass done. So now that we've got brass, which is exactly what we want to do, we want to make this thing called a deployer, which is this right here. So to do that, we need a couple little odds and ends. We're going to need an electron tube, which we're going to need some rose quartz, which we're going to have to make. Okay, we can do that in just a second. That's not a problem. We're going to need an andesite casing, and then we're going to need a brass hand. So we're going to need to make these things right here. So a couple brass sheets and andesite alloy. Let's go ahead together and get this piece done. We are going to have to make some odds and ends to make this work, but we brought back with us a little bit of quartz. We had some already, so let's get one, maybe 1, 2, 3. That's probably good, and then we'll get a bunch of redstone. Do we have 16? Yep, we do. So now we should be able to make a couple of these. Okay, raw quartz. Now, do I have sugar cane kicking around here? Do I have any paper, I wonder? Yep, I do. I think it's a 1-to-1. So if we take one piece of paper and we take one piece of sand, we should be able to mix those together like this and make sandpaper. Then we take this, put it in our offhand. We hold this in our right hand and we sand it. There we go. And now we've made 2 of these polished rose quartz. Super easy. All right, and then if we're going to make a deployer, we're going to need to make one of these, which is an iron sheet. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're literally going to take one of our last piece of iron. Oh, we got a couple pieces. Let's just take this. We'll do this really quick. Okay, there we go. And then we should be able to make this guy right like so. Boom. Okay. Then to make the hand, we're going to need 4 brass sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those down like so, and then we'll crush those. That should be 3, and that should be 4. Okay? Okay? And then we need one of these. Okay, so now we should be able to make the hand. Oh, no, it's one of these. Okay, we should be able to make the hand now, the brass hand. And then we can make our deployer. Okay, so now that we have a deployer. So the reason we want to make the deployer is the deployer literally deploys items into the world or uses an item that we select. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the deployer to actually place rails down. I think we're probably going to have to make 2 of these, and we have enough resources to do that. So let me make a second deployer. I also am going to make one of these here. A plow. We're going to make a plow. Let me see. That's pretty easy. Let's just take a look and see what is required to make a mechanical plow. Mechanical plow. Oh, I don't have enough iron, I don't think. Do I have 3 pieces of iron? I literally have 3 pieces of iron, but I can't make another deployer because I need iron to make that. All right, so we might have to go mining for just a minute. All right, let me get some stuff together, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, so I spent about an hour mining, and I feel a little bit better about our lot in life. We now have 4 iron blocks. We have a little bit more gold. I also found a whole bunch more zinc and smelted that up. We also have some copper that we're going to need pretty soon. Some other little odds and ends. I got 1 diamond, I think, in my excursion. But I was just running around in the world here looking for this block right here. There might be some more up there. Yeah, there is some more up there. But this right here is crimsite. And then that's limestone. They're blocks that get added with the create mod, and I just spent a little bit of time and mined up a couple stacks of each of those, which we're going to use, I think, at least that crimsite, I believe, for a roof. I think our mining machine is going to need a little, like, just like an outbuilding to get stored in. It's getting ready to be nighttime, but here, let me talk about what we're going to do. Have you ever seen, like, Ocean's 12? I think it was Ocean's 12. Whatever the one is where they dug a big tunnel in the ground to pretend like, to make it seem like there's an earthquake. They use, like, these big tunnel boring machines that I guess they're supposed to be used for, like, you know, the channel or something like that. I don't really know, but that's the idea that I'm going for. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do, that's 3, and then 2 more. So that's 5 by 5 now, this little square. So that is how big of a tunnel our little machine is going to be able to, like, gouge out of the world, okay? Then on the front of this thing, we're going to put our drills, just like this. We're going to have like a 5 by 5 thing of drills. Oh, it's going to be amazing. There we go. Just like that. All right. And then we're going to get rid of all this netherrack. We're obviously not going to have netherrack in our contraption. And we're going to replace the netherrack with barrels, because we need to have, if you're going to make like a mining machine, you got to have something to handle the storage piece of it. You've got to store all of your goodies that you mine up in the world somewhere. So let's go 1, 2 there. And then we're just going to stack. And so we're going to place all of that netherrack in the back with drawers. Now we have like a huge, like, onboard storage. Okay, so now what I want to do is I have some deep slate, and I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go like this, deep slate tiles, these are. I think we're going to go something like that, maybe. Okay, and make like, sort of like, I don't know, like this round kind of shape. I think maybe even actually, let's make it bigger than that. Like, we could kind of go all out here. I mean, we don't have to make this thing tiny. We have like a 5 by 5 grinding head on the front of our drill. We could have made it a circle, I guess. Oh, now I kind of want to make it a circle. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I used all the iron that I had again. I think I have 1 ingot. Yeah, one ingot. But I did make, I think it's 62 drills. That's going to be awesome. And then here is like sort of the back. We're going to add some stuff to the top. And we're going to be like working on this thing for a little while. But I had this thought that it might be kind of cool. Let's see. How are we going to make this work? So if I go, maybe like here. No, not with that. I get some slabs. I'm using some polished cut limestone. So if I go like this, maybe even like a couple back further than that, and then maybe like a solid one like this, and then there we go. Let's actually switch that out for a full block. Does that kind of look like it looks like a tank tread? Sure. Okay, I mean, it's white. I mean, tank treads aren't usually that color, but still, I think that's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with how this ridiculous tunnel bore thing, I don't know if we really captured it, but we could have added more bells and whistles, and maybe we will down the road. If you have any ideas how to make this thing look even cooler than it already is, let me know. I mean, we could have added like maybe some windows or something like that along the way, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got going. This thing is going to be a monster down in the tunnels. I can't wait. We are going to mine everything. Okay, so let me tell you about this little like add-on setup that we have back here. We're just going to walk you through the whole thing. So here's our 2 deployers. In the hand of this deployer, we have powered rails. And in the hand of this deployer, we have redstone torches. You can see that right there. And then in this chest right here, we're going to put some extra redstone torches, and we'll put some extra powered rails in that one. So as this thing sort of moves along, it's going to build its own track, essentially. Right? That's what's going to be happening there. And what this means is it's going to lay down in this row right here, powered rails, and then right beside it, it's going to put down a torch. That way that powered rail is powered, and that's going to drive the cart forward. And then when the cart moves forward another block, the same thing is going to repeat over and over again. These plows that are here are going to pick up the powered rails as this thing goes along, and this one over here is going to pick up the redstone torch, and it's going to automatically put them in this chest and then be recycled back into the thing. Actually, we probably should, let me just do this really quick, make sure that this we don't get anything mixed up here. So this guy right here is going to be that, and this one right there is going to be that. Okay, and then we can put these back in here. So it should pull these out of the chest as it kind of moves along. Meanwhile, the drill is going to be drilling up everything that it can, and it's going to be putting it on into the onboard storage. So these chests will these barrels will slowly fill up with all the resources. We can add more stuff in here if we feel like we need more storage or whatever that might be. So let's talk about how we're going to glue this. We have to glue all of these pieces parts like together to make sure that it's all one big unit. And we'll be able to tell really quickly if it's not, because when we make it a contraption here in just a minute, if it's not glued together, we'll know. So let's just start here, maybe. Okay, I think I have this whole thing glued together. Let's get our wrench out. I had to attach a couple things here and there, like that had to attach to there, but I think it's all stuck together now. I think I've glued everything to everything. All right, then we can put all these down again. And I think these are going to be already glued. I think we're in good shape there. Okay, now I think this thing's going to work now. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Dadcraft. You can do it. Do that. Let's pick this whole thing up. Shift, boom. Okay, we got the whole thing. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Now, I don't think I need this. Let's bring this with... All right, now, to the mines. Okay, I think that I finally got this ridiculous mining machine taken care of. Listen, we have done some crazy stuff over the last couple hours. I have mined up part of my house. We have had half the tunnel stuck to the side of our contraption. We have put it the wrong way, so it has gone back there and made lots of water. Let's see. The door is gone, but we do have resources in here, and I think this thing is supposed to work. Let's see. Do we have the stuff we need there? Okay, let's just go look in here really quick. We may have be putting some stuff away there. Let's see. Do I have... okay, I have some powered rails there. Okay. All right, I'd really like this thing to mine for a little while so we can actually watch it work. Let's pick up this stuff right there. All right, so here we're going to put more redstone torches. Here we're going to put that. Hopefully that's enough to get this thing running. All right, here we go. All right, so now all we have to do is let's actually get one of these redstone torches out. We have to make sure that we do this and we lock rotation. We want it to go forward only. We don't want it to be turning. And then we could go like this, and then we should be able to give it a little nudge. Yeah. Little nudge. Please. Okay. Try that again. Okay, there we go. All right, seems to be working. Okay, we're drilling. All right, I'm just gonna go along the side here and put some torches down as we go. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's put this... We're learning. Okay. Okay. Then, let's make sure we put those there, keep this. We'll put all of these. We might have to get some more powered rails just to make this work a little bit longer. All right, let's see now, okay? Okay, here we go. No more jacking around. Let's go. Let's go. Contraption of mine, go forward. Okay. Go. Okay, we're going. We're going. Okay. Okay, we're mining now. We are 100% mining. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, we're actually encountering blocks up there that we're now mining. Just make sure they're keeping some torches down. Man, it's super dark in here. That's a zombie. Hold on. That scared me. I thought something was getting... Okay, why aren't we... Okay, we're still going. We're still going. We're just mining an incredible amount of blocks every time that we step forward one block. Okay. Okay, this seems to be working just like we want it to. We could technically go inside this thing and see what we're raking in if we really wanted to. I just have to be a little careful here. I have to get some blocks on my bar. We have to make sure that if we open up any kind of gap that we fill it up, because we can't be mining over a gap. We also have to be standing by with our wrench to pick this thing up. Okay, this looks like a gap we're coming up on. Okay, we're going to pick this thing up. Yoink! Okay. All right, so that's a gap. But we mined some... That was a good distance. Look at that. We have to get low. We have to get low and mine, like, just ridiculous amounts. We also could probably add some deployers on the front of this thing, but I think this was a pretty good test. We did encounter some water. I wish there was a way that we could gather that water into a tank or something. Maybe one of you guys know if there is a way to do that. But let's put some torches down just so we don't make a mob farm down here. And then I'll gather up all of these. Okay, there we go. All right. I mean, this thing worked pretty good. There we go. Now, we should be able to go inside here. Yep. And, oh, man, we raked it in. We raked it in for sure. Okay, there's some of that stuff. That's okay. That's not a big deal. But, look, we got all of that. Some of those we've been picking up. I guess we just picked them up as we got them. All right, so we're getting all the resources. Yeah, there's some iron happening right there. There's some gold. There's some zinc. We've got tons of cobblestone. Okay, I mean, I would say overall that this thing is a success. I mean, we definitely had some challenges. I had to re-glue a lot of it. I had open glue spaces where it wasn't working the way we wanted it to. But all things considering, this thing is a mammoth success. I think we probably went a little bit too big, maybe, for our first ever boring machine that we've ever created. But, you know, either, what do they say? Go big or go home. I think we're going to have to add some deployers to this thing. Like, maybe, I don't know exactly how, but we need to add some deployers. Like, maybe just, like, back here, like a row of deployers that can put down cobblestone, and maybe we can use it for, like, bridging purposes. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, if we could bridge out, that would be awesome if we had, like, an auto-bridging, mining, grinding machine of death. Listen, this episode has cost me a lot to produce for you fine people. It ate part of my house. There's some things missing over there still. There's fences missing. It ate part of my house. We were down in the mines, and it was going crooked and back and forth in all kinds of different directions. But listen, we have ourselves a mining machine. This is how you build them. I wouldn't build one just like this. Let me know of any tips and tricks in the comment sections. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod Let's Play series, where we have a mining machine. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.